Ballerina, and we are here checking to see if we're going to actually be live on Facebook, YouTube, and all of our social media presence that we have. So hopefully it's working, and the technology has got us.
Yay!
So we'll start with a brand new one. And tonight we are doing our Skin Diva 101, and this is our 10th Skin Diva 101. We're so very excited because 10 months have gone by with us doing a little bit of education. I'm Nancy Reagan from Ballerina Spa and Skin Diva Labs, and I'd like to introduce you to my partner in crime, is Gina Tassinelli. Tell us all about
Hi,
you.
everyone. I'm with Hype Media and Stylishly Branded. And I actually am also a client of Ballerina Spas. And yeah, I'm going to just do a shameless plug for you because it's amazing. And Skin Diva Labs. And I work with women entrepreneurs to help you show up on camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's been helping us show up on camera as we've gotten more lives, and it's been very interesting because each month we try to educate you on something new that we have discovered. And we've really found that, well, my passion is making sure you know everything that you can about your skin, your body, nutrition.
Yeah.
And Gina has been the person to help the voice box. So she's been trying to make it so it comes out and that we get the message across to as many people as we can, so that for you that are out there, that you hear how to take care of your skin, what's new and different, and everything that's been happening. Did you have a nice Mother's Day?
I did. I actually spent it on the beach. I protected my skin, but then I wore a new bathing suit, and the next day I was like really red right here. So that was a mistake, but it was great.
Good.
Yeah.
Because everything is, this whole month has all been moms and mothers and mom glows and everything like that. And if you're a guest on tonight, we want you to ask a ton of questions. We'd love to see you put your name in the chat. Tell us where you're from. And any other questions that you have, we will definitely, this is definitely interactive. And we have very special guests that will be appearing with us tonight. We wanted to give you a real live audience of moms and a daughter, and to give the conversation so that everybody can have this conversation about the skin. And I know growing up, my mother never said boo about skincare, and I was really plagued with horrific acne. She had no idea what to do. And she sent me to the dermatologist, which at the time, the dermatologist, all they said was sit under this big bright sunlight, which was the greatest thing for skin cancer. But they had those solar lights that you laid under, and that was the cure for making your acne go away. At the time, there was no Retin-A, there was nothing. They had benzoyl peroxide, but it was like at 10%. It was everything that you could do to make your acne the worst possible everything. And as far as scarring was concerned, forget it. So the mother-daughter relationship is super important when mothers are teaching their daughters about skincare. And you've got an 19-year-old, almost
18-year-old, and she actually has had acne. I also had acne myself as well. Oh, our guests are coming up.
Yes.
In just a moment. But growing up, my mom did, she was very much about like washing her face, wash your face. But what I was putting on my face was definitely making it worse. So thankfully my daughter has Nancy around too. So, which you've helped her so much. And it's like,
it's tough. And it's really tough because, and especially, for me, like, I'm so grateful we didn't have social media, because I think I would have had a pillowcase over my head at all times, because it's so much pressure on everybody these days of you've got to really look good. And it's so hard. And mothers don't really know sometimes what to ask their to tell their daughters, because some of the mothers, like when we get our guest on, like she was like, oh, my mother had gorgeous skin and she was just so lucky. I'm saying, oh, good for her. But it was like amazing. And then it's like that conversation when the mother has gorgeous skin and she doesn't even have a clue what to do. And it's like off to the dermatologist, but it's trying to go through the steps of really encouraging, because the communication has to be really there.
And just being educated.
And education is key. It's definitely key. So I think we have both of our guests are here.
Yay!
And we're so very excited tonight. We have one of our Skin Diva ambassadors, and her name is Dawn, and she's with us from Boca Raton tonight. And she's also known as the Sassy Auto Chick. And if you want to follow her on Instagram, she has a fabulous Instagram. She is one of the premier auto influencers for women. So if you need to know anything about cars, she's your rock star for that. And we begged her to bring on her mom so that we could have our mother-daughter conversation and make this really a fun conversation, so everybody could hear and see what's going on with mothers and daughters. And we're going to ask them some questions, and we're just going to have a grand old time tonight. So,
all right,
welcome, ladies.
Let's bring them in. Hi, Dawn.
Hey.
Hi. And it's
Hey, Ma.
Hi, babe.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, ladies.
How are you doing? And is Faye your first name?
Faye, F-A-Y.
Okay, and you're from South Carolina?
Originally from Michigan.
Ah.
Yeah, by way of Florida. Now I'm in North Carolina.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm in South Carolina. It is North Carolina.
North Carolina?
North Carolina, yes.
What part?
Goldsboro.
Ah, I grew up in Wilmington. So.
Wilmington, okay. I haven't been there yet.
Ah, it's pretty fabulous. And Dawn, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. Better than the other night because I got some rest. So I'm like myself tonight. So I'm like, yes. You know?
She's sassy. Yeah. She's sassy. So we have some questions we're going to ask. And we really appreciate you, both of you, coming on this evening. So we're ready to ask the very first question. And feel free, you guys can decide who's going to answer what. But the first question is, what's a skincare tip or routine you learned from each other that you still use today?
I'll let Mama go because I know she's been using the same routine and it worked because she got flawless skin. I didn't get my skin from her. So,
so what's your skincare tip, Faye?
I just use water and Pond's.
Water and
Pond's moisturizing cream.
Okay.
I got that from my grandma. We started out with the deodorant, and then we moved on up, and then she moved up to the facial. So I've been using Pond's ever since I've been putting something on my face. I tried to use Noxzema.
Right.
Because my sister, she has oily skin and she used Noxzema. So I'm trying to mimic her. And then it broke my skin out because I have extra dry skin.
How old were you when your grandma started teaching you?
Oh God, we was little.
Really?
I mean, very, very, very young. And yeah, I remember Pond's when I was 4 years old.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and I remember Ivory soap when I was 3. I remember because her name was her name was Ivory, and every time the guy would bring our groceries to the house, there would be a big a family pack of Ivory soap. Oh, and that's all we use. Pond's and Ivory.
That's awesome. And for any of the listeners out there, if you have a skincare tip or routine that you learned from each other that you still use today for your mothers, put it in the chat because we're dying to hear. And Dawn, did you learn anything that you're still using today when you were little?
Okay, so again, I got my skin from my she helped me help my skin balance out my mind, because I don't ever think I see like a bump or anything on this lady's face. No hyperpigmentation, no anything. So then I come along and I got have all these issues, and it's from my father's side, right? But the thing I can't really use the Pond's and stuff she used, but she always like, wash her face at night. When you brush your teeth, wash your face at night. Make sure, and then in the morning, and like, just like, I guess, cleansing tips or whatever, because I definitely can't use what she used. No.
That's funny. That's funny.
Okay. She did try, though. She tried her best.
I did. I tried. And then it's so funny. I'm probably skipping ahead, but over the years, like, my main issue, it was never the products or never when I washed my face. It was the food that I consumed.
Right.
Dairy and all that stuff that made my face. And then, like, with me trying all the other products, it made it worse. But the breakouts and stuff came from dairy. Yeah.
My mom too. And I really on it when I was 12.
Yeah, that's my dad too.
Yeah, we ate a lot of dairy.
We all did.
We all did.
We all told that we weren't going to have enough bones if we did that.
Right.
And I love cheese, so that was real hard. When I found out, I was like, oh.
Well, okay, just this little side note. If you want some great vegan cashew goat cheese that has no dairy, it's made from cashews. There's a brand called Tree of Life, and it is absolutely remarkable. And that's just my side note for a good cheese.
Wow!
I found some at Trader Joe's and at Publix too. They have some.
Yeah, Sprouts has it. So
that's wonderful. Thanks for sharing that. I'm going to check that out.
Little sidebar. Okay.
Yeah, right. We don't have a Trader Joe's here. We do have a Harris Teeter, and that's close to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods.
Next question for you. Whole Foods too?
Well, no, we don't have a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, but Harris Teeter is in between both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, put them together.
We got to get you further south.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so the next question for the two of you is, and we'll decide whoever wants to go first can go on this one. If you could use only 3 skincare products for the rest of your life, what would they be and why?
Okay, I didn't understand what you said, dear. I'm sorry.
If you could use only 3 skincare products, well, we know one of them was going to be Pond's.
Right? As soon as I heard skincare, I said it was going to be Pond's.
Yeah. So if you're going to use only 3 skincare products for the rest of your life, Faye, what would they be and why?
Okay. Well, like you said, Pond's and olive olay. I like olive olay as well, and water. Make sure water. Yeah. Oh, hot and cold on your face. Yeah, hot and cold.
I gotta turn you on to Nancy's products. You may not even want Pond's after you deal with Nancy.
She's not into anything, Dawn.
Yeah, she really talk about you guys. She love you guys, and I'm in love with you guys too, because you are taking very good care of her, and she looks great. Thank you so much. You really do. She really do. And she's very happy, so I'm happy.
When you have a world traveler and you see her on all those trips, like, you see her out in the woods everywhere. So we need her to travel looking really good. So.
Yeah, right. Have you seen the latest one she posted?
Yes, it's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for the plug.
Okay. Miss Sassy Auto Chick, what are the 3 skincare products that you would use for the rest of your life if you could only pick 3?
Okay, so everything from your shop.
Everything, okay.
Yeah, like the I forgot the name of the well, those are not really products, because the facial you give me, like the 4-in-1 or whatever, I love that facial.
Okay.
That the peel, but the products is basically your new line. And if I couldn't use the products in your new line, the one before that, and I forgot the name of it, but everything that you, and I'm not even just exaggerating. I'm being honest here. You know what I mean? Because your skin, you brought my skin so far, I would be crazy to like say, oh, I want whatever Neutrogena, whatever's out there, whatever you tell me I need, the 3 products, that's what I'll take.
Oh, you're funny. You're so funny.
And I'm being honest. I'm not even exaggerating.
She's being sincere. She's sincere. She's for real.
I
am.
The best. The best.
Right.
Okay. So, you want to ask the next one, or you want me to keep going?
No, I can ask. Okay, so Faye, this one's for you. So how has your skincare routine changed over the years, especially through different life stages like motherhood, even pre-menopause? And what would you tell your daughter?
Wow. Keep your face clean and moist. Use the best thing that's product for you. As getting older, my skin is getting drier.
Okay.
So I just recently, I have, what do you call those? Crow's feet.
You're hilarious.
She was complaining about that too. She was like, "Oh my God."
I know. I've never seen them before. I see, people talking about them on television and everything, but now I have a set of crow's feet on my left eye. And I want them gone. I want them gone. I'm not used to this.
We have to add some extra little cream for you. So
yeah.
Okay.
She was so upset. She was like, "Oh my God." She was like, "Oh," she couldn't believe it.
I know it. And then I couldn't remember what you call them. I said, "What you call that? What you call that? The bird thing?"
the crow thing. What that?
Yeah,
right. That's funny.
So Faye, when you're going through all the life changes and that you go through, does it really affects the dryness of your skin?
Yeah, it does. But I'm a sweater. I sweat a lot. I don't perspire. I don't say it the proper way. I'm sincere, and I sweat like a man. When I'm hot, don't I mean? What? I'm just being for real. I'm for real.
Can we block that part out?
I'm not proper. I'm being for real.
Yeah.
I have my sweat rag prepared for whenever. I do.
Well,
okay.
You guys
for real. I'm for real.
Okay, so anything you would like to add to that for what you would tell your daughter?
Just keep your sweat rag close by, because you.
Just a funny thing. Maybe did a video out in the parking lot was it in early May, or I think it was, Dawn, and it was so hot that day, and we were both just dripping.
It was hot.
Very hot.
Yeah. But that was that was real nice. You guys look great, and I couldn't tell. I could not tell that you guys was hot.
We had fun.
Yeah, but see, if I had been there, you would have been able to tell me from me.
You're too funny. Okay, the next one's for Dawn. Mm-hmm. As a daughter, have you learned something to share with your mom from your skincare journeys?
Actually, yeah. Well, wait, can you ask me that question one more time? I'm sorry.
Sure. As a daughter, have you learned something to share with your mom on your skincare journeys?
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, like, I know she tried really hard or whatever, but like when I was growing up, we didn't know anything about like the eating, what not to eat and what and the signs and stuff like that. So I'm thinking like, so she has a new granddaughter and my niece. So like when she comes like to like play and or like visit you, if you see something going on like with her skin, it's probably something that she's eating. So I just so I just like just be aware. That's all, you know.
Yes.
But like I
Yes.
said, back in the day, we didn't know that. You know, it's all new right now.
Well, and the other thing that has happened is like with the advent of frozen food, putting chemicals in the foods, all the preservatives in the foods, combine that with the microwave, and we had like this perfect storm of creating not only what was going to cause havoc with the skin, but it causes havoc with the body.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
telling anybody who's having skin trouble, go back to like the basic outside of your grocery store and eat everything on the outside.
Yeah.
Then you're not going to get all the chemicals and the preservatives that you would get in the inside. So it makes a huge difference.
Right.
And I was like reading somewhere, a lot of our foods here, like in different countries, they're banned. And I was like, whoa, really? That's crazy.
Just like some of the makeup and some of the cosmetics that are allowed in the US are not allowed in Europe. It's the same.
Really?
They're very strict.
Very strict.
Well, that's good. That's very good. Too bad we're not. Too bad we're not.
You know,
America's not. Yeah. Wow.
That's another conversation.
I know. Yeah.
All things mother-daughters and skincare.
It went dark.
You want me to ask?
This is great. This is great.
Okay. You guys ready? Okay, Faye, this one's for you. So, what's a fun or quirky beauty ritual that you both enjoy doing together? So, actually, this is for both of you. Do you share fun routines together?
Remember when we did that one thing? It was for like it was years ago. It was for a campaign and we had like masks on. Do you remember that?
I was going to talk about the mask because you the one that got me in on putting masks on my face. Yeah.
And we had like little things on our head. It was so funny.
And was it like it was like doing your own spa day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do either of
you laughing and trying everything?
Did you? Do you like to mask on a weekly basis?
I do. It makes my face feel very clean and stripped.
I have this one. It's like very hydrating. So you know, I'm always looking for things to for hydration for my hyperpigmentation. So I love this one.
Faye, is it hot in South Carolina or North Carolina?
You know, it doesn't take much for me to sweat. If I don't have cold air on me, I'm gonna sweat. That's why I keep my sweat rag, as I call it. I'm a sweater. I'm not exaggerating. This is for real. I got it from my mom was the same way.
Really?
Yeah. But but it is warm. Well, it's cooler now. It's like in the 70s.
Right.
That's not.
I was in the 70s here.
I like 60s and I like 50s and 60s. That's me.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it doesn't take. And I have the fan on. I don't have the AC on, but I have the fan directly on me, and I'm still sweating.
I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is, can you share a memorable moment when you realized the importance of skincare and self-care? Either one of you.
For me, for the self-care, when because like I think I travel a lot more now than when I first started. Well, I know I do. And I remember one time I was so exhausted. And I was like kind of beating myself up because I'm like, oh my God, why I need to be doing more. I need to be doing more. And my aunt was like, well, you need to rest, you know? And then from there, we was like chatting or whatever. And I knew, and my mom too, like they always tell me, you need to relax, you need to rest. And I think doing everything that I do, self-care is so important because if you're tired or sick, you can't like nothing else will happen. You can't make anything happen. So, and you don't look at your best either. So that was for me.
Right. For me, rest, sleeping, and because your mind needs to be alert and clear, so you can be able to think and do things that need to be done correctly and done on time. Sometimes I'm kind of late on that, but
aren't we all?
But yeah, getting plenty of sleep. I love to sleep. It doesn't take much for me to, as soon as I lay down, I'm gone. I mean, it doesn't take me 10 minutes to go to sleep. I say less than 5 minutes, I'm gone, because I'm constantly moving. And being active is very important.
Right.
I mean, I'm kind of off track right now. But, excuse me, but I used to do exercises every day. Excuse me, I could do it sitting in front of the television anytime. But being active is very, very important, and making sure you get your rest, and just keep your head, keep your mind clear, clean, positive thought thinking, and and laughter is very important. Laughter is that's the best medicine you can get.
I see where Dawn got it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it runs in the family. My grandma, she laughed all the time. We never, we may not have been rich or anything, and we never, but she always laughed. I was telling my husband, I do not remember seeing my grandma sad or angry. I never seen her sad or angry. She always laughed.
And is that a moment where every week you do something for self-care, for taking care of yourself besides the exercise? Do you also take care of your skin too?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. And making sure that our hair is clean. That's important.
Right.
Yes. And I love to take baths, and I can stay in the bathtub for a good 2 to 3 hours.
She can. I was like, are you still in the bathtub? It would be crazy. I'm like, what is she doing? And then she just be in there, go in or something. She be in there chilling. I'm like,
I take my books in there and read, and hey, it's nice.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
So that's basically it.
That's
it. That's it.
Dawn, like, as you became a young adult, was there a moment when you realized, wow, this is super important and I really need to take care of myself? Or was it just kind of a gradual thing over time?
It was gradual, but then also I did notice, like when I would be like, if I didn't get rest, or if I didn't like consistently take care of myself, like, do, I guess, the beauty rituals or whatever, even when my skin wasn't the best, like it was certain things that I always still did. And like if I stopped doing it, I noticed that there was a different look in my appearance, because I wasn't like taking care of myself, even though, you do the like normal things, but those certain things that you like incorporate weekly or monthly or whatever is important. And if I stop doing it for a little while, I notice a difference, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
And like even in my pictures and stuff, I'll be like, oh,
What?
like what's going on here?
Now that are celebrities, you got to have that jet setting. Like, you have to devote your time to making you're sure that it looks good in all the pictures.
Yeah. Because it really makes a difference. I'm like, oof.
Fun. Okay, so Dawn, this one's for you because you are a Skin Diva sister with me.
Yes.
So I want to hear, how have you loved Skin Diva Labs? Can you share?
Oh my God, I love it so much. At first I was like nervous because of course it's just it has nothing to do with the product. It's just my background. It's been rough when it comes to the skincare, but since I've been using it, I do notice a difference. Especially like in my cheek areas, because that's where the most hyperpigmentation came, and I know like me going to get the treatments and things from Nancy, and her team, it really worked. But I still have hyperpigmentation. And I noticed like, and I told my mom this the other day, Nancy, you'll be proud of me. Before, I would not leave out the house without makeup. I have been actually going places with no makeup.
Yeah,
I'm so
she was
proud of
so
myself.
proud.
I'm giving you a high five, Nancy.
High five.
Hello. Not every day, and I'm not saying I'm gonna get on screen without it, but right now, but I've been going to the store, gas station. I've been just, and nobody's like, before people would be like, you could tell they were like kind of focusing because it was so evident,
Yeah.
But now nobody, they don't say
They
anything.
were looking right at that pigmentation, girl.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
She told me that you had hyperpigmentation. I'm like, really? I can't tell.
No.
Looking at your
Yeah,
video.
no, it's like, I'm telling you, before I started going to Nancy, and again, I'm not exaggerating, it was a big difference. It was a huge difference.
Scarring, and the scarring was really hyperpigmented a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it made a difference. So that was kind of like where we started, was kind of like with the scarring. And can you believe, since 2017?
I know, that's crazy. And I couldn't even believe it, like the other day, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm actually walking outside with no makeup on. I couldn't be, I mean,
she said,
another thing I learned too, like moving to Florida, I didn't realize, like when I lived in Michigan, I didn't realize like women of color, we also need sunscreen.
Right.
And I think that has something to do with it also. So now I did have my sunscreen on when I was walking outside, but no makeup.
Right. Even though you have the melanin in your skin, you have to really understand that the sun doesn't really know whether it's coming down on, skin that doesn't have as much melanin, or as it has more melanin. And it's going to have the same burn reaction. It's just that you don't really see it as much. And that's what you're dealing with. And if you can heal that damage that's way down deep, then the new cells coming up will be nice and beautiful and flawless. So
yeah, and I really like, but I think I probably got off the subject, but I really like that product. I love the way it smells. I think you said it's like unscented or whatever, but you told me it's oils in there, right, Nancy?
essential
oils. Essential oils, and it feels really good. And I hadn't used toner in years, and I've been using the toner. Oh my god! So
that will help you a lot when you're flying, because you get so dehydrated when you're flying. That'll help because it's got hyaluronic in your skin, right? It's got hyaluronic.
No, it's really good.
Help your skin have more moisture.
And I like the mask. Well, I'm a mask girl, so I guess of course I will like the mask. But yeah,
mask.
I like the mask.
We know you girls are mask girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the Pons lady, that's what I call it.
Yeah.
That's very cool. So, do you have any more questions or anything else you'd like to add for this evening?
I just want to say thank you for having us on, and thanks, Ma. I miss you, and it's been fun.
I miss you too. Yeah, I'm excited for her, and I would like to come to.
I want you guys to meet.
I want you to give me some pointers on what I need to do.
I'm not taking you away from that tried and true, Faye.
You wait till you see her. You be like, oh, you don't need anything. It's just
right. But see,
she don't have nothing on her face. Nothing.
She always say that, but I still see spots on my face and stuff. But she said my skin is flawless, but I don't know. It's good. It takes an expert like you to tell me.
It was having you tonight, both of you. Thank you so very, very much. We really appreciate you. Anybody has any questions, put them in the chat after we can answer any comments or any questions that somebody might have. It was lovely having mothers and daughters and conversation.
Yes, and thank you so much for taking care of my baby.
Nice to meet you both.
Nice meeting both of you guys. Thank you so much.
Have a fabulous evening.
Thank you. You too. God bless.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Talk to you in a minute, babe.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay.
Bye. If you
Bye.
guys have any questions when you watch the play.
Me?
Yeah, Faye, you too.
Yes.
All right, we're just saying bye to everyone. So we will see you guys on the next one. Bye, Faye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I don't know how to turn this off.
We'll end it.
Yeah, we're gonna end it.
Oh,
Bye.
okay.
Bye.